Good afternoon, take two. Okay, I'm here to do What Sold Wednesday, and I still nearly forgot what day it was. Remember last week I forgot what day it was? That was Wednesday, and I nearly did the same. I thought, what day is it? And then I thought, I've got to do What Sold Wednesday, and then I realised it's Wednesday, so it's saving me remembering what day it is. I don't know why I'm forgetting what day Wednesday is. I don't know. My life has been very busy. I'm sure yours has too, and that's, boomer brain and all the rest of it. So I'm Nellie. If you don't know who I am, I'm a reseller of all sorts of things, and I love vintage, as most of you who are followers of mine know. And I live in a 40-foot bus, which we used to travel in, and we don't, but we live in now with kids, dog, cat, bird, and my husband. And that's what we do. And this is my shed right here. It's my shed where I've decided to put things. Fortunately for me, I brought it down about a week and a half to 2 weeks before the floods in Ballina, because the storage shed where I thought would be safe where my stuff was actually got inundated with water, which had never had happened before. So I was very, very fortunate I was able to get a shed here, otherwise my stuff would have been all ruined. So I'm very grateful, very sorry for everyone else who'd lost all their stuff, but yeah, I've got all my stuff safely in here. And I'm here to do What Sold Wednesday, as you know, maybe to share some other things later, because it's a very short What Sold Wednesday, because it's very, very quiet What Sold Wednesday, which is usually my good week. It's gone to my bad week. I have done a sale. I put a couple of different percentages off different items in my store. It's still very slow, but I have a lot of lookers at things that I'm making offers on, and hopefully that'll start moving very soon, because I want stuff going, I want money in. Anyway guys, let's get started with this, and then I can share my other things with you. The very first thing I got, which was, I think I saw this on Wednesday when I was doing the video, the Beast Quest books, these ones here. Now, I don't think I'd buy them again unless they were a brand new set and a whole set was there, because I don't think these were a full set, and they've took ages to sell. I've got to cull my books because I don't think all of them are going to sell. But then that's what happened to me last week. Nearly got rid of one and it sold that night. I was going to get rid of it that day, so maybe I just leave it there and see what happens. But $13.73 is all I made on it, but then I got my $3.50 back. And yeah, so I made profit, and that's all that matters at this moment, is making profit. And knowing that most of my stuff is stuff I bought that I've got to make a profit of over $20. This was all stuff from then, so as long as I can get that moving and eventually have most of my store with items that are going to profit me over $20, I'll be happy. Okay, this was a good one because it took forever to sell, but this is from these two here were from my beautiful big bundle I got from Austinville when I went and got all those DVDs ages ago, probably a year ago, not quite a year ago, getting up there. Yes, these have been slow to sell, these two, but they did eventually sell for $24. I made $20.24 on a 50-cent buy. The Human Bean. Now, I know a lot of you boomers, I don't think I got many young people here, but I know you boomers remember these things that were so collectible back in the day. And I picked this up at an op shop in Gunnellabar, I don't know, October or something like that maybe, or September. And he sat, and I thought it would sell really fast, and he didn't. And I got an offer the other day for $16.70, because I think I had my sale going, so it's a sort of unusual number. But yeah, I got 16. Yeah, they bought it. I can't find the damn thing, and I had it in my hand. This is what irritates me. I get so organized. Everything else is organized except for all my knick-knacky stuff. I've got to get that organized. I don't know whether it's in the shed or the bus. I've looked in the shed. I've got to go to the bus and see if it's in there. Had it in my hand like 2 weeks ago, but they're happy to wait. They said not to stress, and I'll find it. But I made $11.66 on that Human Bean. I remember they were so popular back in the day. The Phantom Stallions, they were a really good sale. They did take a while to sell. I've had them for quite a while, probably not a year, but close to that. And I only probably paid less than, I put $5 here, but I think I only paid like maybe 20 cents a book or something like that, because they came with when they had their sale on, they came in a big bag of books. I sold them for $48.95. So this is where emotions and memories come in. People like things that they remember from their childhood, obviously. Maybe that's what this is from. And I made $37.60 on that buy, so that I cannot complain at all. It was a very good buy, even though it did sit for quite a while. The Doc Diaries, not so much. I won't buy them again. I'm not going to go out of my way and go, yeah, I'll get them, unless they're totally clean books. So these all had marks on them. People still buy them. Again, probably for memories or giving it to their own kids to read. I paid $5 for those, around $5 for those. I only made $14.80. So You know which books I'm going to prefer to buy in future will be the Phantom Stallion, which I know where there's some, and I'll probably get them soon when the op shops are open again. I'll get them before Dork Diaries because, yeah, they took ages to sell. Both did, but you know what I mean. I got better money for the Phantom Stallions, right? Okay, now the Disney Infinity toy that you see, sorry, toy. It's not allowed to be called a toy. It's called something. Action figure. Action figure. I think I've got a whole heap of money. I don't know if I paid $3. I paid too much. This is before my knowledge was in with the Disney Infinity sort of stuff. I didn't know. And because I got a bulk of them, and I made $12.43 on him anyway, and he sat for ages, so I'm happy to get rid of him. The Carltonware dish that I only picked up last week. If you saw my last week's video or sometime recently, maybe, I don't know, whatever day, Monday, whatever day it was, and on Friday, whatever day it was, and I had that Carltonware dish I spent $4 on because it was old and antique, and I made $11.04 on it. So it didn't sit for very long, and yeah, someone's picked it up. I'm going to post it yet because I've got to wrap it properly. And the very last thing, sadly, but the very, very best thing was the Enid Blighter books. From what, a week ago, a week and a half maybe, not very long ago, a couple of videos back, and I only paid probably $1 a book, if not less, for those, but I put $4 down here. They're in beautiful condition, really, really good condition, and someone can see if they paid right there, $71.96, because my special was on at the time, so it dropped that. Yeah, the other day I put it on, so I dropped it down, and $58.70. So I've been sneezing all afternoon, just hay fever, so I've got the sniffles now. $58.77 I made on that. If I could find more of those Enid Blighter books, I would. If you find them, grab them, because they're well worth the big copy ones. Okay, that's my day. That was it. That was all I did this week. Very, very sad. Excuse me, guys, I'm going to be sniffling for a little bit. I've spent about $27.50 on all that stuff, roundabout figure. eBay took $32. I made $180.29. So that's not too bad considering, but it's not great. But one day I'm gonna crack the thing and getting over, you know, $500 plus a week. One day I'm going to do that. I promise I will. It's finding the good quality stuff and turning over really fast. So that's not what I'm up to yet. So I'm going to go into the shed now, and you're going to see something that I got yesterday, which I really love. So let's go. So as I mentioned, I did get something special, which I'm going to show you in a minute. It's sort of over the shoulder there, which you can't see very well. But I have been op shopping, as I do, and I even went to the tip shop. I had to dump off an old mattress that got damaged in the weather, and I picked up this Cooper's hat, and I only got it in this here. I've got this old vintage thing. I only paid $3 for them this morning. Sadly, when I got in the car, I don't know if this is going to be worth much now, but when I got in the car, I realised the little pluggy thing at the top here is missing. So I'm going to see if I can sell it anyway. I only paid, I'll say I paid $1 for it and $2 for the other. These sort of things, if you've got them in your grandma's cupboard, they actually sell really, really well. So they're worth a bit of money these days too. But it's going in my little kitchen one day, probably for now, until I get desperate for money and I'll sell all my pretty stuff that I want to keep. So I'm going to quickly jump up there. I'm going to grab a couple of things I got and tell you why I got them. And yeah, I'm going to do that. Just hang on. I have given up putting myself on a ban of op shopping because it's never going to happen. I don't like, you know, defeating myself by saying it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. I am always going to op shop, but I'm never going to spend a lot of money if I can help it, unless it's something super, super good that's going to get me thousands of dollars, like a sewing machine like I sold last year. But I have been going to the op shops because I love the one op shop particularly I went to today, and I put my stuff somewhere in the area, all had the $1 items still, and I managed to pick up a few items there that were quite good. And yesterday, the other day, I don't even know where I got this stuff from. I got a pair of Wrangler jeans. Never ever miss the Wranglers. I got some more Wranglers today to sell, quite cheap. Where did I put them? I don't know. They're somewhere. And I ended up getting a pair of Dryserbone, which is the first time Jada had mentioned Dryserbone. We all know Dryserbone is an Australian company, and they have the big raincoaty things for the farmers and stuff. But it was the first time I've actually picked up a pair of Dryserbone jeans. And Jada had mentioned them the other day, you know, and I thought, I've never ever got a pair of those, and 2 days later I found a pair. And I also got some Thomas Cook jeans, which are an Australian made company. It's Australian company as well. Whether it's an Australian made anymore, I don't know. They used to be. So I got a pair of those as well. They're very thick, lined type. Oh, it's got more writing there. Thanks for wearing our product. But these always get Thomas Cook too, guys. Thomas Cook, Levi's, Wrangler, you know, Raw, all those sort of jeans are definitely worth getting. Now I have more jeans somewhere, I don't know where, but I've actually got a whole heap listed. I got stuck into my bucket yesterday of vintage, I do have vintage stuff in there, bucket of clothing that I have there, and I've really reduced that really well. Seems to be books are really going well at the moment, probably because I'm focusing a lot on books at the moment, I don't know. And I also got 2 blankets, but I can't find the other one. The reason I buy the wool blankets, these are quite in vogue at the moment, the wool blankets, especially if they've got the label on it. Now I don't even check to see if this one had the label, but it's no holes in it. Now you'll often find these sort of blankets in the dog section, the pet section. Where are you? Over here. But yeah, this one has no holes in it. The other one I got the other day has no holes in it. Maybe this one I got the other day and the other one I got, I don't know where I put it. I think it's in the back of the car. But anyway, I got another one today. So I'm sort of picking up a few of those and trying to get some of the really bright 70s sort of style ones. And I'm trying to think what's in the back of my car. I'll have a look because I can't remember. Hang on. Okay, that was a mission. Could not find them. They were buried under the blankets because I put the blankets on top. Oh. And the stuff, I forgot about the stuff in the car, which I'm going to show you as well. I wasn't going to show you any of this stuff, so just thank me for it. I've been going into a bit of a jeans frenzy lately. I went away from jeans for quite a while. Could not find any jeans that were suitable to buy, worth my time. But today, $3 Wrangler jeans. Again, Wrangler is a really good brand, so I've got those. And I also picked up brand new. Now I don't know how well these will go. So they're Bisleys, okay? Now Bisleys aren't a huge, I don't think, like as in money wise. But these are all moleskin ones, and they were all brand new, and they had about, these 2 pair, I only got 2 pair because I just want to test them out, but they had about 6 or 8 pairs there for $3 a pair. So whether I go back, I might even list one tonight, see if it gets any lookers or buyers, and if it, I won't put it up too high, and if it does, I'll go back and get some more tomorrow, because if they do sell, well, it's worth getting for that reason. So yeah, I got 2 of those, and I ended up getting more socks, new. Because they disappeared. Those white socks I got a couple of weeks ago, they're just, I don't know, I can't, kids eat them at night time, I don't know what they do with them. I got some more R.M. Williams, believe it or not, and these were only $3. So that's the second pair of R.M. Williams I've got quite cheap this week. These ones are Longhorn brand. Now they haven't got the tag here, there's a little bit of yellowing, so I'm going to take them home and give them a bit of a soak. But they are cotton. Yeah, all cotton shrunk fabric. So it's like that moleskin sort of stuff as well, moleskin stuff. Doesn't have a size, which is a bit of a bummer, so I've got to try and work out where to measure those. So I'm going to give them a soak for $3. If they don't soak out, I'll just sell them really super cheap with the marks on it. And what else did I get? I think I've got more Wranglers. That's right, they had 2 or 3 pairs of Wranglers in this particular shop, and all those Bisleys. But then I decided to go to the shop that I never ever go to because I don't like going to it. Vinnie's. It's a very, very rare occasion that I even go anywhere near Vinnie's because it's too neat. I like a little bit of digging. You know, I don't like it all like a department store. If I want that, I'll go to Woolies or Big W or Kmart, and I don't go to them shops either. So I don't go in there very often, but I do occasionally go in there. Camera's over here. And I picked up some stuff, which I'm quite happy with. Picked up some shorts for my husband. He likes the, you know, the baggy cargo type old man shorts. So I picked up some of them because he's worn his other ones out. But I also, they had, all their books were on half price, and a lot of their books, like I just think everyone should just put their books cheap because a lot of their books were $2 and stuff like that. Well, today they weren't. They were all half price. So I ended up getting Horrible Histories. I'm going to probably save up on these ones. I've got 2 of those for 50 cents each. I've got the England and Ireland ones. They're only 50 cents each. That's the only reason I grabbed them. Had it been more than that, I wouldn't have got them. And I also got the Assassin's Creed 2 books of those. They were $1 each, originally $2 each. Don't know whether they're worth it. I think they only sell, like this one here only sold for $8 something. But I figure it for that price, I can pop them away for a little bit, see if I can get some more of them and sell them in one bulk or sell them 2 together. Whatever happens, we'll see. And I also got one of those ones because that's that guy who does, you know, Animalia and all that. So I've got a bit of a collection of them happening, so I'll put a bundle of those together over time. And I also got these. Now Mel talks about giving the Bible sort of stuff, and I did, and they had these 2. believe it or not, I only paid 50 cents each. They only had $1 on them originally, so hang on. Yeah, they only had $1 on each originally, so I got them for 50 cents each. 2 of them are sealed and 1 isn't. Cannot find any comps, but I only spent 2 seconds looking, so I'm going to have some really good look at looking for comps on these. I'm going to probably post them up today just to get them out of my way, and I've also got to take photos of 12 items before I go home. And then before I show you my favourite thing, I walked into Vinnie's, believe it or not, and I saw these, right? First of all, I saw cargo shorts, and then I saw they were Ed Hardy. And Ed Hardy went away for a while, wasn't that popular. I had stuff a while ago that I couldn't get rid of, and now it's a bit more in vogue now. And I picked up these. Now I paid up for them. Okay, it's very rare that I pay big money for these. I paid $10. That's big money for me at an op shop. I paid $10, still tagged Ed Hardy shorts. I don't want to give them to the old man. I don't know if I want to. I don't think they'll fit him. I don't think they'll fit over his gut, but no, they won't. What a shame. I just think they're gorgeous, and I'm going to sell them because they're Ed Hardy, and they've got the beautiful, work on them, the skull type print on them. I think they're awesome. None of my 17-year-old won't wear them. I don't think. I think they're a bit too small for him. But what do you reckon? Would you have bought them too for that much because they're Ed Hardy? Tell me down below. Would you have bought them? Because I think they're awesome. So what I really wanted to show you, and all I was going to show you, but I decided to show you everything like I do, because I'm out there, was this. Now the other night I had a dream, and dreams do come true sometimes. I had a dream that I went to an op shop and I found all this vintage stuff, right? Because before I went to sleep that night, this lady on Facebook had showed this gorgeous, absolutely magnificent, beautiful lace 1960s dress, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could find stuff like that. Well, I didn't find that, but I did find something very, very pretty that I really liked, and I bought, even though it's never going to fit me. Okay, so ready? Drum roll. For those who love vintage, check out this. Look at this beautiful wedding dress. Look at it. It's all, I don't know, I can't find any tags inside, so it could be a homemade dress. I don't know. It looks very 50s to me. It was one of the expensive shops, and when I first saw it, I saw that, I went, oh yeah. Got to the counter, I realised it's actually $30, but you know what, I thought to myself, I'm gonna do it. It's a vintage dress. It's very rare I can find anything vintage fashion wise these days, and just all the work that's gone into it. It at this moment will go in my collection. I have got some beautiful wedding dresses up north. It's definitely an older one with the zipper down the side, probably 1950s. To me it looks like a 1950s one anyway. So yeah, that's what I got. I was very, very happy with that. I did pay up. Bit naughty of me, but and if I decide to sell it, I'll still get some good money out of it. And that's it, guys. I am now going to take 12 photos. I've been very good. I'm taking photos every day, and I'm listing 10. At the moment, I've got a backup of, I think, every day I'll have 20 on my listing on my thing. So I've already listed 5 items today. I've got 5 more to go off my drafts. So I've got 10 always as backup on my drafting, and I want to increase that over time. So the photos I'm going to be taking today, I won't be listing till Friday. The ones I took last night, I'm sort of mixing up the day before and listing some today and some tomorrow. So I want to have at least 10, if not 20 or more eventually, in my drafts, but that's what I'm up to at the moment. So I'm going to go in there, take my 12, head home. I'm very fortunate. I've got a cook at home. My granddaughter's cooking while my husband's incapacitated, so I don't have to worry about that sort of things. I just can concentrate on this other stuff that I do. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to go home, and I'm going to list the rest of the stuff for today, get some stuff ready for tomorrow, and all the rest of it. So take care, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that little video. If you did, please give me a like, because if you don't give me a like, YouTube doesn't know that anyone likes me, and then I won't get pushed up the scale. I'll never get anywhere with this channel, even though I enjoy doing it. But I would like to get lifted up a bit more in the high up there somewhere eventually one day. Maybe when I find a vintage unit, everyone will rush and watch my videos. I don't know. But if you can like it, if you can comment, if you can just subscribe, that'll be wonderful. So take care, everybody. I will see you whenever, sometime in the near future. Hopefully, definitely Wednesday next week, but sometime maybe before then. Take care. Bye.